folks, I don't know if you can see me or not, but today it's actually Sunday. It's September 11th, and I have decided, Jen actually has to work today, so I've decided to come up here to the Noblesville White River Canoe Company. That's right here in Noblesville, and I am going to do. I'm watching my livery ticket actually fly away here, so that's why I'm a little preoccupied. But anyway, I'm actually coming from, I'm going to actually do a trip I haven't done before, and that's from the Livery down to the Wapahani Landing there at 116th Street. So this is new territory for me, and I'm really excited. I thought I would have to go upriver, but no, I'm going to get to go downriver on this one, which is the one that I wanted to do. So we're going to get some pictures on that and give you a good trip report. And so yeah, we're here at the White River Canoe Company on a Sunday morning. It's about 10 o'clock. So, all right. Well, we are here in the boat, and some very nice gentlemen were nice enough to let me in. So, what we're going to do is we've been told to call at the first bridge that we're go under, and then we call at the Wapahani takeout there at 116th Street. So there is some swift water coming up ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera in the bag. All right, well, we are actually just past that little bit of swift water, which wasn't, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty manageable. I just looked to where, just go kind of far right. There's a little channel right there, and you don't get hung up. But it's a beautifully cool day, and we'll probably just take some pictures. Probably keep the talking down to a little bit, but there is a little bit of a canopy over this section of the river. It's not real wide yet, which is kind of nice. So it looks like we are in for a good trip, and this is going to be a 10-miler. This is from the Livery to the Wapahani Landing. All right. All right, well, it's noon actually, and I think we put in a little after 10:20 or so. And we are supposed to call once we reach this second bridge, or the first bridge, and this is the first bridge. So I'm going to wait till we get past this a little bit, stop, have a little lunch, and give them a call and let them know that, hey, we're still alive and we are at the halfway point. So the river is up normally than what it typically runs, so we're running a little faster than I think you would on a typical summer afternoon. We've got some muddy waters. Not the song, the river. The river is actually muddy. It's a muddy water. And not a song, the guy. Anyway, I digress. All right, so anyway, second bridge. It's a pretty day out. River's running a little fast. We'll go back and we'll check and get a little screenshot of the gauge to see what it actually is through here today. So we've got a pretty day. There was a lot of pretty stuff, especially I think in the fall, that you'll be able to see. Ooh, we got a turtle coming up. Hold on, we got turtles. All right, well, hopefully it'll come peeping out there. There it is right there. You see that? That is the Connor Prairie balloon. And so of course, because we passed Connor Prairie, they're on the way up. So anyway, so yeah, that's kind of cool. We're going to be going by Connor Prairie. Maybe we'll stop in and watch the blacksmithing. I don't know. Maybe we don't have time. But anyway, we're at the 146th Street Bridge, and because there it is, and that's where we're supposed to call if we can find a place to pull over. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we've stopped past the 146th Street Bridge. We're getting into some residential territory. We'll be coming up to Connor's Prairie, Connor Prairie. That's on the left-hand side there. So I'm going to stop here, and I've got some lunch that I'm going to have. It's been very scenic. It seems like a lot of wilderness up until now. So I think we're kind of probably expect a little bit more of the same. I think some residential on either side. So here we are. We put in at about 10:30. It's supposed to be, according to the sheet, a 10-mile trip, and this is supposed to be the halfway point. So we'll see how. I'm going to stop and have some lunch. So we'll give you a little update after lunch. I'm not going to sit there and show you what I'm having. And you're welcome. Alright, little audio update. It looks like we've gotten past Connor Prairie a little bit, and the river has widened up quite a bit, and we've got some residential stuff coming along, but still relatively picturesque. So I think we're getting pretty close to the landing here. I've got some noise in the background. It looks like there's an access point. I don't know if you can see the steps right there. I'm turned all the way to the back there, but yeah, it's kind of rough. But anyway, we're at a pretty wide section of the river, and I know that it's just going to get wider. So it's still pretty, but this is kind of a residential area that we're going to be going through. And it's 2:11 now, so I'll let you know what time we hit the landing and about how much the residential stuff you have to go through. All right, I hope you can hear this. Okay, well, we're coming up to something that looks like some type of an access point here, but I don't think that this is it. So we'll cruise back kind of close and see what's going on. I don't see a second bridge. Okay, now you know that thing that looked like an access point was that water tower. Well, anyway, it was something from the water plant. I'm not really sure. It looks like some type of an exit. And anyway, we're actually looking upriver here. Now, when you come across it, that the water plant is going to be on your right-hand side, and then there'll be a small island in the middle, and then there'll be a place where it looks like you can go to the left, which is actually opposite of this way because we came from that direction. You're going to want to stay to this side here. Don't go towards the water plant. I can get through. There was a little channel. But it got really narrow, and there were some trees on the other side. So just so that you know, when you come to the water plant, when you see that island in the middle, you want to go left. Alright, well, we can start here on the road a little bit, and we've got some dense residential riverfront property along here, and I don't know if you can notice, but you see how close those houses are to that floodplain. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea. So I don't know if I would live that close to the river, especially when it gets, I mean, that's, I don't know, what, 15, 20 feet maybe? I don't know. That's my little commentary for the day. But I just, yeah, no, it doesn't seem like a very good idea. Alright, well, Alright, I don't know if you can see behind me here, but we are here at the 116th bridge, and it doesn't look like much when you're coming up to it. You'll see the sandbar. There's no boat ramp. When you get up here, you will see that there are cars parked underneath the bridge, and then that there is a road that you can get down here. So they say don't go past here. So I'm assuming that this is the Wapahani Landing, which I expected something more of a park, really, but you can see the bridge, and we're obviously in the right spot. That's all. It's not very noisy. You know, once it gets residential, it's not very noisy. So this is it. Maybe show you a couple of pictures here in a minute. But you can, this is it. So if you live in Indianapolis, call ahead, see if they're running it. Come down here and give it a shot. I highly recommend it, and I think I'd do it again. All right, till next time. Bye.